What's going on, guys? Got another haircut tutorial video for you. This was gonna be a little simple. It's gonna be a bald fade. We're gonna leave the length on top. I would say it's like equivalent to like a number 6. And we're gonna use the Andes Masters. I'm gonna stop using the Andes Masters for a little while now, just because I've been like ODing with them. So I'm gonna try to move on to like some Wall Magic clips or the Austin Fast Feeds. Let me know in the comment below what you guys want to see next as far as clippers, as far as what I'm using as my tools. And yeah, subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. It means the world to me. It helps the channel out so much. Hit that like button, and as always, enjoy the video. Alright, here we go, another haircut tutorial. This one's gonna be a skin tight fade on the sides. I'm using the Andes Masters, and I already started the initial guideline. Now we're doing the second guideline with the Andes open. This fade is, we're gonna do the length on top. It's probably like a 6 on the top. Like I always tell you guys, an inch up. And you can see I'm kind of dipping down towards the front hairline. It's because he's a little light there, so I want to leave that as dark as possible to maintain what looks like an even, to give it the illusion of an even blend. And then when you line it up, it's gonna look nice. So right here I'm clearing bulk with the number 4 guard. Now I'm going to the number 1 open. I'm going to start the next guideline. And typically I don't use so many guidelines when I'm cutting in the shop, but doing it for the sake of teaching. Using the Vincent comb, Kenny Duncan Vincent comb, it's a clipper comb. So here you see the Andes are closed. We're going to start fading up. Going about a 1/4 inch of the way up every time we open the lever. And between each guideline, we probably open the lever 2 or 3 times. So we might do like the 2nd notch, then like the 3rd or 4th notch, and then open, and it should be blended. As long as you're going high enough with each notch. That makes sense. Holding the clippers like that so you guys can see what's going on. That's not how I cut hair. I don't hold the clipper like that. I believe that's the 0 guard. And it's closed, as you can see. Pay attention to the lever, you can see it's closed. Going back to the blade all the way open, and then I'm gonna blend it down, close it as I go down. This is just detail work. Oh, and by the way, that first demarcation that I didn't show, I did it with the Andes closed, and I'm gonna go ahead and knock out that bulk on the bottom with the outliner blade. I think I heard somebody say that this is a faster way to blend. I didn't notice that much of a difference because they say you take less time knocking out that 0. I didn't notice that much of a difference as far as timing, how long it took me to cut this. And here's the outliner blade on my Andy Super ZRs. And we're gonna go ahead and start knocking the bottom out. One thing about the ZRs, if the speed is too high, there's 5 speeds. If it's anywhere past the first or second speed with the outliner blade, the clip is gonna get hot really quick, and your clients are gonna feel it. So make sure you're like at either the first or second speed max when you're balding somebody out with the outliner or the 5-0 blade. You can see the fades coming together. And I'm using the corners when I get towards the bulk of the blend, where I start spreading out the blend, because I don't want to create another line. These are Andy's T outliners. After this haircut, these T outliners they kind of died on me, so I got to go back and do something with them, try to get them sharp again. For some reason they wasn't cutting like I had them set. Like they're pulling hair, if that makes sense. Like the back of the neck, that real fine hair, it just snags it. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm gonna figure it out. And we're using the Andy's shaver, I forget what it's called, super shaver, and balding them out. Get it real skin tight, like razor sharp. This is a must, guys. This is a game changer. Make sure you implement this in your fades. Your clients will notice. But don't press hard with this thing. You could burn somebody's neck up, or even cut them. Don't press hard. Just let the weight of the shaver do its job. And again, I'm using the outliner blade for the face, for the beard. I feel like the outliner blade is still cut sharp, but it don't cut too sharp where it's uncomfortable for the client. It does what it needs to. And then once you put the razor on there with the 245 shave gel, you in there. Client feels refreshed, no irritation. That's important. So right here, I usually start in the middle, the bottom of the beard. That's my guideline, and then obviously I go to the side and I connect the beard to the middle. Then I'll go to the other side and I'll connect it to the middle. Try to look at it straight at the client or at the mirror, and match it up as much as I can from there. And again, on the neck, this eyeliner blade is awesome. Comfortable for them, don't burn them up, and gets close, real close. 245 shave gel. You can get this on 245.com if you guys are interested. This is my product. I worked very hard on it, and so far I've gotten really good feedback. There's a bunch of reviews on the website now. Really appreciate all the positive feedback, guys, and everyone who ordered. It means the world to me. Thank you. And I usually like to use like the lip as my guideline, pretty much. That way I don't have to look so much, back and forth to see if one side's higher than the other. I use a point on his face as a reference. And every time in the comments people ask me, you know, what razor blade am I using? I'm using Dorco Primes, the blue ones, but it's gotta say Prime on it, because there's two blue Dorcos. One doesn't say Prime. And I like to pass the razor behind the ear, above the ear, because usually it's hard to get the hairs right there behind the ear. So this is something I ask my clients to do when I'm doing, you know, the top of the mustaches. It makes it easier to detail the mustache and a more comfortable shave because he's stretching the skin. This area to me was always for the longest time, it was the scariest part, you know, and it took me the longest to kind of get comfortable doing. So if that's kind of how you feel, you watch this video and that's kind of how you feel, don't worry, you know, I did too, I felt that way. But repetition will make you more comfortable, and learn these little techniques of how to coach your client, you know, to stretch his face and stuff, certain parts. That's gonna make it easier for you. This for a long time was my kryptonite, I promise. We're using nice aftershave, nice clean aftershave, and then wiping, you know, anything. I'll use a dry like neck strip too. Just kind of wipe anything excess and let him go on his way. So I hope you guys liked the video, and if you didn't, I don't know, but if you did like the video, once again, subscribe, hit the like button, share to everybody, and I really appreciate y'all watching, especially since you made it all the way through, and see you guys on the next one.